What's going on, YouTube? My name is NC Squared, and welcome to, I guess, an NPL season two, season two recap. I wasn't part of the first season, but like I guess this is our first season in the NPL. We did pretty good, to be honest. Not like obviously the best, because I'm making this video right now as a recap of what happened this season. There's no battle up this week because one of the opponents, something went down, and I just don't want to get into it. Just like I guess to say for certain that some things were said and some feelings were hurt, and obviously could have been handled differently. But oh well. Nothing we can do about it now. Let's get into our recap real quick. We ended the season. Obviously, we get the forced win this week with a 3-9 record. Honestly, it feels good to get 3-9. I didn't think when that first game of the season when I won, I didn't think I'd win this season like at all. But we got 3 wins this season. 2 against the Columbus Carnivines, and 1 against the Northern Nation, who is the Nevada Northerns. It was pretty good. That battle against Neumann was probably my best battle ever. And oh, by the way, there is going to be a battle with Nick Recklessbat over on his channel if you guys want to go check that out. We did a little bit of battle simulating before I did this video, and it was a good video. It was a good battle. I played well. Oh my gosh, my camera keeps focusing in and out. It was a good battle, but I could have played differently a little bit. But you know, it does that. It happens. But you know, if you definitely go check it out if you wanna see who won and who lost. He is like the person like that has helped me through like all this season. So big thank you to him. I probably wouldn't have even won this season without him. Some of the game plans and stuff like that, and preps were all because of him. I think I definitely improved this season. I definitely improved from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. This is my first year of competitive battling. If you guys want to be real with you, I've done competitive battling before. I've done VGC competitive battling with doubles. I've only done it twice. I've gone to Arizona Regionals twice, but that was like as juniors, and like let's be real here, there's no one like really good as a junior. But this was like during like Diamond and Pearl and Platinum, and then when it got to Black and White, it turned out to be that there was no more AZ Regionals. So I couldn't find a place to go, and I kind of just gave up on competitive battling from there on. If I would have stuck out with it, maybe I could have done something better. But oh well. It happens. But I do want to go over the kills and what we did, how everyone did, and who I'll probably be drafting next season and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, 3-9's not too bad. Definitely getting a kill again. Definitely getting a win on the number 1 in the league, putting him down a little bit it's a good matchup. But at the beginning of the season, we had Chansey. We dropped her to get Zapdos, and Zapdos didn't even get a kill, but definitely came through at most points in the game with the Rocky Helmet being just a bulky Pokemon. And I don't know why my camera keeps focusing in and out. We Mega Absol got 1 kill, and that was the game against Northern Nation. We got Conkeldurr he's probably like one of our best Pokemon on the team, easily top 2. Ended with 14 kills and 8 deaths with the difference of 6. I was like, he was probably the Pokemon I would bring every time, because everyone was like scared to bring like a Toxic user or a Burn user or like even a T-Wave user against Conk, because Conk just like is a straight powerful Pokemon. Just Drain Punch, Knockoff, Mach Punch, and like just using Poison Jab on those pesky poison types that they just want to switch in on are very like damage dealing like I was talking to Nick over some team builders, and a lot of the time I was like, hey, why don't I just bring Poison Jab? And he's like, why would you bring Poison Jab? And I was like, for the fairies. And one time I brought it, it completely bodied the Florges, so that was very good. But Kong is definitely on the kill leaders. We got Zapdos, of course, with 0-4. We got Rotom Heat, which went 1-5. But to be honest, like, Rotom's not really like a I'm gonna kill everything kind of guy. He's more of like a pivot Pokemon. Like, he's definitely a switch in and out Pokemon, and a Pokemon that I want to sack off if I need to. Although his typing electric and fire is definitely good and like can obliterate through teams, having access to Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Overheat, and Thunder Wave, even Will-O-Wisp, is also very, very good. He ended off with 1-5 with a differential of -4. We then have Lucario, who I didn't really know how to use Lucario. There was a bunch of times where Lucario came through, and then there was a bunch of times where I just didn't know when to send him out, how to send him out. It was hard to use Lucario. But you know, he still came through with 3 kills, 3 pretty important kills that probably mattered. He went 3-8, which is a differential of -5, which is all right, but you know, it definitely can improve for next season. And then we got Flygon, which. Oh no, Lucario went 3-4. My bad. I just didn't know when to use Lucario. But Flygon was a big hitter, but also it was hard to use him at the beginning of the season without Zapdos because I really couldn't go for Choice Band. I couldn't go for Choice Scarf. I had to use him as my defogger, and that was kind of the big deal with him. He was my big defogger at the beginning of the season, being able to also U-turn. And yeah. Once I got Zapdos, though, I was able to use Flygon as a complete destroy of world, just punch through teams, like, and that's basically how I used him through the season. He went 3-8, and then Lucario went 3-4. And then we got Gramble, who came through. Gramble was probably the most clutch player I'll ever have. I'm gonna definitely try and draft him next season because. Being a fairy type and also having use of Intimidate, being able to intimidate physical attackers like fighting types and dark types, and dragon types being able to be immune to dragon types is also a very big deal. If I can't really, like, honestly, best fairies are probably Gardevoir, Florges, and all that jazz, but being able to have a good attack user as a fairy is also very good, although his speed and puts him down below to RU, or I think it's RU or NU, RU and NU. It's still a good mon to use, but it's only good in certain situations. Being able to intimidate maybe a Salamence when I bring it out, or being able to intimidate maybe another physical attacker. But it's still a good mon to use. It's definitely one of the Pokemon that was the MVP of the team. He came through. He obviously didn't get Pokemon of the Week as much, but he definitely came through at times. And then we have probably the most important member of the team, one of the top 2, up there with Conk is Milotic. Milotic was definitely our wall this season, taking out the most hits probably. My hair is all funky right now. I just took a shower. It took out most of our hits. It dealt the most damage. It got 13 kills in the season. It got 4 kills in the game versus Noivern. He had no answer to that. Milotic. He was talking to him afterwards at the battle. He was like, I thought you were gonna bring the Rotom Heat and stuff like that, but you know, Rotom. I didn't think a fire type would do well against his team, but Milotic. I've brought Milotic every week, so if you don't think Milotic's coming, then it's like your problem. Milotic was definitely came through, but the first game I played against him, I didn't play smart. I definitely burned the girder, and it obliterated my team with that straight up good Drain Punch, Mach Punch ordeal. But other than that, Milotic definitely was the MVP of the team. He was probably the mon of the week for my team every week, other than when someone got like 2 kills or something like that. Being able to like have the access to Ice Beam, Haze, Scald, even being able to recover Toxic, all that jazz, it's very, very helpful to battle when you're playing against those people that like to set up and such. And then we got Volcarona, who I didn't really know when to bring Volcarona. I only brought it to 2 games. I brought it against Pterodactyl, and I brought it against someone else. Volcarona really isn't good unless you set up with it. Just being able to have access to Bug Buzz, Fire Dance, Fire Blast. Quiver Dance, being able to go +1 in special attack, special defense, and speed. It's very helpful. It killed his Mega Alakazam in 1 shot, but brought me down to kill range within a matter of seconds. It was dreadful. I didn't know how to use him very well. Even though a lot of people were like, I was expecting Volcarona, but if you had brought Volcarona, you would have prepped hard for it. One of the people, his name's the Bee's Knees, Adam, who is the coach of the Kansas City Kakunas. Every time he thought I was going to bring that Volcarona, but the only person I could set up against the Volcarona was the Mega Clefable. And I was talking to him, he's like, well, I would expect you to bring HP Rock every time. And he was like, yeah, I did. So it was like, why would I bring him if I can't even do anything against him? I'm getting shortness of breath right now. I don't know what's going on. And then up next, we got Virizion, which I did not know how to use Virizion at all. Went 0-3. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be drafting Virizion next season. I'll be trying to look for a different grass type. Maybe even if I can scoop up a Mega Venusaur or something, being able to at least have that bulk of Mega Venusaur. But Acquisitions, I believe his name is, or his name's Eric. He drafted Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur was just an all-out gangster, let me tell you. I had the chance to draft Mega Venusaur first pick, but or first 4 picks, but I couldn't do anything against him. I didn't even play in the season, so it's not even a big deal not being able to go against the Mega Venusaur. And then we got finally Cradilly, who came through the last the game against Noivern. And I say he came through because if I didn't set up those rocks, I wouldn't have won the game, without a doubt in my mind. If I didn't set up those rocks, I would not have won the game. Not being able to switch in and out between Pokemon freely is definitely something I need to set up against. Obviously, I believe at the beginning of the season, Pterodactyl was susceptible to hazard stacking and being able to just toxic spikes, rocks, and just that kills you. It's just you can't win a game with double the spikes, double the toxic spikes, and it's just you can't do anything. That's why being able to have those rocks is very helpful. Even though I only brought it to 3 games? Yeah, 3 games, and it got a kill. It got a rocks kill against the Swellow in the last game. But other than that, it was good. It just didn't have a good attack stat, didn't have a good defense stat. It was susceptible to susceptible to steel, fire, ground, and I believe fire as well. I don't think rock resists fire, so but yeah, I mean, I loved doing this because I don't know, it was just something new to me. I like learning new things, I like doing new things, and I hope to be invited back next season. Trevor, if you're watching this, I want to be invited next season, even though I was kind of butt cheeks. I improved. I mean, you can't really say I didn't improve. I improved. But that's probably about it. Yeah, that's how our recap goes, how our season is to unfold. We went 3-9. We definitely are one of the people that improved the most this season. I think since one of his Alpha Drops, it's his name now. He used to be Alpha Foxtrot Tango, I believe. Alpha Drops, he definitely improved from last season, being, I think he went 1-9 or something like that. I don't know, but he's in the playoffs now, so it's just improvement. Yeah. But I think next season I'll definitely have a better understanding of competitive Pokemon and which Pokemon are good and which Pokemon are not. Especially with the new Sun and Moon Pokemon coming out as well, we're able to see new OU Pokemon, new UU Pokemon, and see if any new Pokemon get any stat changes or whatever. Maybe maybe Gramble will get more speed. Maybe he'll get more defense. You know, but yeah, that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. I honestly, I'd love to join some more competitive leagues if I have the time for them. I don't think I'll be able to do like Wi-Fi leagues like on the DS because I really don't know how to like gen in my own Pokemon. So I'll probably stick with Showdown leagues until I'm comfortable being able to gen in Pokemon, or you know, just having to breed through the Pokemon. I know some people get upset like, oh, you're genning Pokemon. But I think I'll be able to live stream soon with Sun and Moon. I'm gonna do some test live streams over the next few weeks for this 3DS to do some like shiny hunting, or even just like some random stuff like just running around. I'll probably do a test stream one of the times or so. But I mean, that's about it. That's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the support you guys give on this channel. In this season, I saw a lot of uptakes in the season. We've honestly, before the season started, we were at like what 30 subscribers, and now we're at 78 last time I checked. So that's a big improvement on me. 40 subscribers, not even bad. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. Appreciate all the support you guys give on this channel series. You know, it means a lot to me. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.